Get over here!
I like how he holds the bow.
Yeah.
Alright, who do we want to give this kill to?
Wish I could give it to Mist. Oh, nice. Smart.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have him attack that Wyvern Rider up there so we can proc the other soldiers.
Cool. Yeah, either give it to give that kill to Nephany or to Kieran, I think.
1734. Perfection!
Very nice, very nice, very nice. So another thing I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So I want to talk about Volk. Because there's stuff I wasn't saying about Volk because I didn't want to flat out give away his becoming an assassin and what he is.
Right.
So I'm going to explain my stance on using Volk, and this is the last time I'm going to talk about it.
We're still on this, aren't we?
I just want to explain my opinion, and I'm not saying this because I'm mad about what we're doing.
Oh, no. Like, here's the thing. I understand why you feel the way you feel, and in all honesty... Part of it is just because I find it amusing.
Yeah, this is more me explaining it to the audience once and for all.
Right.
Because Oscar likes using Volk. I like using Volk to open locks.
Purely for utility and nothing more.
And I know what Oscar was going off of is like, oh, well, he's going to promote to an assassin. Because the other one he got in this game is Soth. Soth never promotes. He stays a thief this entire game.
Right.
So, he's not really a good choice.
This is a great choice, though.
Yeah, good move, Sword.
Wonderful.
He is better at combat than Soth because he's an assassin. In my opinion, he is never as good in combat as other units who are more combat-based.
Got you.
So to me, I never put Volk in combat. I never waste experience on him, except for stealing, which nobody would get that experience anyway.
Right.
I just have him open locks, because he's my favorite person to do that with. And then he promotes into an assassin, and that just kind of makes him a little bit more durable and a little bit more flexible with how I can use him.
I hate the fact that this guy has a killer bow.
Yeah. Yeah, Gatry would have been helpful here.
Although, that being said... I can proc this guy without proccing the other soldiers. If I put him somewhere, if I put one of the units on one of those four spaces down there.
Okay.
If I can put someone with high defense there to take some pot shots from him and then provoke him forward, that'll give us an opening.
Well, Boyd's already moving up there, so I think it would have to be Ike.
Or Nephany.
Can we check her defense again?
Nephany's defense is 20 compared to Ike's 17.
Oh, wow.
Nephany's our best bet.
Yeah, I forgot that
She's also got a javelin, which will help her at least counterattack a little bit.
Okay.
So, I say we have Nephany do this.
Okay.
In the meantime, however, we have this guy to deal with, and I think that's gonna be your job. Or... Oh, wow, you've fallen off, Sheena.
Yeah.
You know what, though? We're still gonna have you do something.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh, man, the student really has surpassed the master, hasn't it?
Sheena, this is what happens when you leave the game for 10 chapters.
You know what, though? Like, at least we're giving it the old college try.
Yeah.
He's still doing work.
Sheenan will come back with a vengeance in Radiant Dawn.
Oh my god, he is like one of the best units in Radiant Dawn.
My god.
Like, it's kind of unfair.
Rolf can also be good in Radiant Dawn, but Sheenan makes him really easy to use.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check the range of those guys first.
The other thing about Soth is, so Soth, as you probably know, has a really big role in Radiant Dawn.
Yes, he does.
That you end up using him a lot no matter what. So the biggest reason for maybe using Soth in Path of Radiance is that... Nice.
Yeah. Moving on.
So the whole thing with how, if you use characters in Path of Radiance and transfer the save file, they'll get slight boosts in Radiant Dawn.
Yes.
Soth actually gets more boosts for using him in this game than Radiant Dawn.
Really?
I forget the exact math of it, but yeah, you get more carried over.
Huh.
So that's maybe your reasoning for using Soth instead, who otherwise is completely the lesser unit compared to Volk. And the other thing is that Volk charges you for opening locks, and Soth doesn't. But the amount of money you pay for Volk opening locks is so minuscule
that, like, it's not even, like...
Yeah.
It's not even worth the consideration.
Yeah, it's peanuts.
Chump change.
Yeah.
In a way. Alright, Nephany, let's do some work here. We're gonna move everyone forward to take on the advance once they move forward.
I'm thinking put Marcy and Jill kind of in that free wedge in the middle, because... Yeah, so that they can help out at the ridge if wyverns start crossing it.
Understood. In the meantime, who needs healing? Shinon, you have 1 HP that we can heal.
For the experience.
That, in this situation, yes. As people have seen, we have brought Mist up to level 20. 10 heals and shield level up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna heal as much as we humanly possibly can. In this chapter to get her up there, because it will be super worth it.
And we're thinking of using those arm scrolls...
on her.
To get her better at swords after she promotes?
Yes. Oh! I didn't even realize he could reach.
I'm okay with this.
Oh no, I'm fine with this, especially because she dodged. But I don't want too many units coming to, like...
Yeah. That's why I was thinking we move the flyers up there so that they can interfere with the wyverns. Because we don't need the wyverns collapsing on our front here.
Exactly. Nice work, Nephany. Not really all that damaging, but you tanked a killer bow, and that's exactly what we needed.
Yeah, that's what Nephany does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright. Nice, Boyd! That is exactly what I want to see you using Vantage for.
That is why we have Vantage.
Absolutely! That's what I want to see.
Strength and skill.
He has 50 HP, damn it! Oh my lord!
Can we do it again? Let's do it again.
Do it again.
Alright, we weren't that lucky, but...
That's fine, though.
But he's speedy.
He's still speedy, he's dodgy.
Yeah.
Dude, Boyd is an insanely amazing fighter.
It was effectively the same.
Oh my lord.
Cost us 1 more point of durability, but...
And that's it. Alright. As much as I would like to provoke these guys... Actually, you know what? If we can take care of these Wyvern Riders here, that's gonna leave Boyd just to come up here and take care of these guys. Especially if he can reach that bowman, right?
Yeah.
He can with a bow, or if he gets shoved.
See if Mist can heal him first.
Yeah, I will do that. But first, I want to take care of these Wyvern Riders, because these guys are kind of bearing down on us.
Alright.
I may have to actually use Boyd for this, because...
Between Kieran and Ike and Marcy and Jill, I think...
Alright, but first, we got a Lagoon Slayer and a Steel Sword, and... Ooh, this is going to be your job, Nephany, because you recently got equipped with a Night Killer.
That's the Killer Lance. There we go.
Alright, I think I know how I can do this. We're gonna start off with this. Look at that damage! And if he can reach, I hope he can reach. Perfection! That's the last charge of the longbow.
The Fallon just
and
got
it's exactly
Killer.
what we needed.
Huh. I survived that Night Killer. I'm safe. Arrow comes in from like 90 feet away.
Sniper indeed. Not a great level up, but you know what? You did exactly what I needed you to, Rolf. So there we have it. And look at that.
See, in Shadows of Valencia and Three Houses,
yeah,
archers are like so good to me because I had to get used to archers having just one space of range, and now they get crazy range.
All right, let's start off with Soren. Perfect.
Yeah, I like it.
Do I want this one or this one? Yeah, this one. Do it, Soren. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, I do want to avoid using Boyd for this unit, because I want him to charge up north. But let's see if we can handle these guys. You're not going to be able to reach at all, are you? No.
I mean, he could shoot one of the... Oh, wait, no, that's Jill.
Yeah, that's Jill. Kieran, then. Let's see what you can do. Not bad.
Yeah. Soften them up for someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and maybe Marcy and Jill take out that last one.
Kieran made me proud. Like, I'm actually really happy we're using him.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a soft spot for Kieran. Yeah, I think maybe Ike can do the last hit on that one guy.
Let me see what Ike can do first against this guy.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. So in that situation, let's see. I want to see how these girls do against this guy first.
Okay, and we still have Raisin.
And that's 24 damage, which is great. Very nice, Jill. We're gonna cancel her out of there. Ooh, even better. I'm going to get a beat on these guys' range because I don't want someone accidentally walking into that bow range. Alright.
Yeah, Marcia finished off.
Okay, I'm actually going to start off with Ike first. So that way, Marcia doesn't have to travel as far.
Sounds good.
Excellent. Bop! Feels good to play this game.
Yeah. And we're at the stage where, like, it's not like we can turn our brains off, but you can kind of power through units, because the beginning of this game is rough.
It is. It really is. I'd like to train her up with the Sakura Blade.
Yeah, that
Might as well.
That sounds good. And then,
yeah, she can take a little bit of damage, and that'll just give Mist something to do.
Exactly.
So cool watching her using a sword.
Yeah.
Alright, move her back here. And what we're gonna do is... So.
Yeah, I think Nephany can tank that for a turn.
Oh, Nephany will be able to take these guys, like, easily. Both of them have swords, too, which she's, advantageous against, and she's got a Night Killer.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she can handle this. So, first of all, here's what we're gonna do. Heal him up.
And then, are you gonna use Racing on Mist?
Let me see something. Yeah. Because it's not really useful. Wow, he can shove Mist.
Yeah.
It's not really going to be useful on Boyd because he can't reach that far.
Yeah, Herons can't commit acts of violence, but they can shove people. It's more of a gentle, like...
Nudge.
Yeah. This way, please.
Let's wait a bit. I'm gonna have him proc him with a bow at the very least.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. Alright, Nephany, do us proud. Why is the cleric moving forward?
I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good move to me.
She moves with such professional precision.
Yeah,
I love watching her move.
It's very precise. Those are some injured horses.
Yep. Alright, those guys are moving forward. Do some work, Boyd.
I love Vantage. I keep thinking that's a crit, though. Something about the camera angle of that.
Yeah, just the way the camera, like, pans out a bit.
Yeah, every time he does it, I think it's a crit.
Oh, this is even better.
Sure, yeah.
I actually do wonder what the crit looks like. Wonderful, and we can give that kill to anyone. Oh! That guy's got a physic.
Yeah, look at you with your physics staff.
Alright, so we got a couple of wyvern riders that are gonna make us, give us some trouble in a bit. But... I'm not against moving some people forward that can take a couple of these.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances.
Check the mages.
That's a good call.
Elwind, I think they're... Oh, you see that guy behind the fence? To the right?
Blizzard, thank you for telling me about that! What's your range? Ooh, that is a long range. I'm assuming that's where he's gonna move.
What a little punk.
Alright then. In that situation, we're gonna need someone to play, By the way, someone pointed this out, and thank you for pointing this out to me, people. We made a mistake a couple of chapters ago having Marcia tank Blizzard because it's wind magic.
Yeah.
So...
I mean, she still does have good resistance, but yeah, that is extra damage, so, like, yeah.
Best to not do that.
I mean, she'd survive, but that's cutting it close.
Yeah, exactly. I think we're gonna retreat a little bit and, like, have these guys come to us. So what I'm gonna do is, like, you see this tree with this, we're gonna create a little wall here.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have you with the Iron Lance here, and you'll defend with Ike. Perfect. Now then, as for these guys, yeah, I'm not above using Kieran for this, and we can like have Rayson Kanto him, and he can head up to this house.
Yeah.
And that'll also put him in prime position to take these guys on.
And he's got the advantage with his axe. So.
Exactly. So, I say this is our game plan. He is running low on that cherry axe, so here's what we're gonna do. Perfect!
Okay, and you'll switch him to an axe.
Yep.
After the Kanto.
Yep.
So one thing I do want to blame this game's translation for is that Rayson's ability and the Knight movement ability are both called Kanto.
Yeah.
That's confusing and not smart.
That's always annoyed me.
I'm pretty sure that's a localization issue.
Oh, it more than likely is, yeah.
I've been reading up on the game Xenogears a lot. I've never played it.
Uh-huh.
It was for the PS1. And just speaking of localization issues, I'm just thinking of... Because that's a really interesting...
Xenogears is like an infamous example of, like, localization errors.
Yeah. That and the game itself just, like, didn't get budgeted well enough. It's sad because, like, obviously the team making it were so ambitious, but...
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of see the budget running out towards the end. Hold on, youngster. Who do you think you are? You can't just come barging into people's homes. Let me tell you something. You can ransack my home all you want, but you'll find nothing of value here. All our young men have been dragged off to war, and all that's left are women and children. If it's gold you're after, take that scroll on the floor there. You may be able to sell it. It's just something I picked up. So I don't know if it has any value, but take it anyway, you dirty thief.
This talking to a royal and like at least tries to be respectable knight like Kieran, he would absolutely refuse this. Smite.
I mean, we did kind of go in there specifically to... Oh, we never changed his weapon.
Well, I couldn't because I visited before I traded, so here's what I'm gonna do.
We did kind of enter her home to take something, so, like, it is sort of ransacking, but... You know, the woman gave it to him to make him leave.
Yeah.
It's not like we actually took something against her will.
Let me check something here real quick. Yeah, this will be perfect. I'm gonna have Soren tank that blizzard.
Sounds good. Sorry, I'm yawning.
Nah, it's cool.
I drank coffee, too, but...
Drink that coffee.
I will drink that coffee.
Alright, Mist, you're getting close.
I've been on a coffee kick lately. I don't usually drink a lot of coffee, but...
Oh, what?
It's because of the wyverns.
Yeah. Alright, then in that case, Marcia. None of these guys have ranged weapons that can... Oh, this guy's got a shine. I gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, he can actually fight us.
Alright, but he's not gonna be able to reach anyone that of note. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna defend Rolf with Marcia. How fitting is that?
The annoying thing is that he has the physics staff, so he's gonna heal these guys. It's gonna make taking this wave down a little bit more annoying.
I'm not gonna be too worried about it, honestly. He is retreating. Oh, he's grabbing a vulnerary, that's why.
Punk.
I mean, hey, they're smart fighters. Or at least as smart as you can be when it comes to AI, but you know, what are you gonna do?
I mean, again, playing Wargroove, the AI can be real smart.
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Oh my god, it's so galaxy brain. Well, because, and I really respect this.
Yeah?
So, when Wargroove was in beta and stuff, when it was in early access, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
There was only one difficulty. Then, when they did the release and they set different difficulties, they kept what it was originally as the default victory, which is hard.
Oh, yeah.
So there's easy, medium, and hard, but they consider hard their default. And I really respect that. They're like, hey, we made this game hard. This is how I intended it to be. If you can't handle it, you know, here are lots of other difficulty options.
So a Darkest Dungeon scenario, kinda.
Yeah, because there's also a lot of ways to set it to be easier. Like, you can have it so that you get more gold per turn, or that all your enemies do less damage, or that your groove charges faster. But I'm stubborn and I want to play on the default difficulty because I feel like that's what the programmers intended me to do.
Right.
And I hate not... Yeah. I'm kind of a purist. Though I always like when there's difficulty options like that. Like, even though I would never use it, I really like Celeste's approach to it.
Yeah.
You know, that if you do... Celeste is about overcoming challenges, but if it's really important to you to play through this game and you just can't handle it, it's got you.
Yeah, that's true. He did not use the blizzard attack. So I think I gotta get closer.
I think... Okay,
Oh, it's because, like, he can move over
actually,
here.
Yeah. He's gonna stay there, so his range is actually a little shorter than it looks.
What is Blizzard's range?
10.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I move there and just have Soren take a few hits,
yeah,
I'm fine with putting Soren there for now.
Worth.
Alrighty then.
Out of curiosity, what is Raisin's resistance? Is it good?
Raisin's resistance is 27, which is fantastic, but he's a flyer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's a bad idea.
I thought of that too, but then I remembered, no, he's a flyer. We can't do that. Might as well run out the cherry axe. And we'll have Boyd finish off the other guy.
Sounds to the good.
Well done, Kieran. Yep, there that goes. Yeah, I'll put him down here. Alright, this initial wave kind of scared me a bit because of the Wyvern Riders, but we took care of this easy peasy.
Yeah.
Not to get complacent, mind you.
Well, there's going to be consistent reinforcements.
Yeah, I saw a
throughout the
knight
map.
just exit a building just now, so we're gonna have to deal with that come that encounter.
I think it's only like 2 units at a time, though. 2 to 4.
Oh, excuse me. We both drank coffee before this, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've also been, me and Allie have been rewatching Hey Arnold.
Oh, yeah, that's
because
right.
it's all on Hulu, which has been a great time. That's a very nostalgic show for me.
Yeah, we were watching a little bit of Hey Arnold the other day, and I remember like commenting on the fact that, oh, I remember the teacher's strike episode and the Chinese checkers episode.
Yeah, the Chinese checkers episode made me so mad because they don't play Chinese checkers right.
I remember that was a thing.
Oh, if I moved backwards instead of forward, it could have been a stalemate. There aren't stalemates in Chinese checkers. That's not how the game works. It's a race.
I mean, technically there is. I mean, I don't know, like, if, like, there's a very, very specific scenario where, like, you can just keep on moving your checker back and forth to prevent this one dude from doing something and it just, like, goes on forever, then that might as well be a stalemate.
I don't think it works that way.
I mean, I don't play Chinese checkers, so I have no, like, I could probably be spouting nonsense myself, but that's just my thought.
I mean, I haven't played Chinese checkers in a very long time, but... Oh, I guess there is a way to get a draw in Chinese checkers. That said, the way they're moving their pieces, it's not done right.
Right.
So maybe that's more of an animation issue. Because you know how animation works, you, like, write a script, you make your, like, storyboard, but then you send it, most of the animation studios are overseas, and you just kind of hope you like what you get back.
Oh my god, like, I remember there was this one, we did a show, in college called Chess, right?
Yeah,
so it was
that's
like,
a good show.
Gosh darn it, Rolf. But, okay, so, like, it was interesting because the two guys who were playing, the main characters had to learn how to play chess in order to, like, do this properly, which is not that hard of a game to learn, mind you.
At least how the pieces move, yeah.
Yeah. The problem was, like, they also had to play a pseudo match during a musical number, so they had to remember which freaking pieces to move where during a musical number, and that was like, oh my god, this is getting kind of chaotic.
I had a show once where I had to play blackjack, and we had blackjack choreography.
Oh my gosh.
Because we had to do the cards right.
That sounds cool, actually.
Yeah. And it was set up in such a way that some audience members would be able to see the cards.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
we
yeah.
actually stacked the deck every night
Uh-huh.
to, like, have things the way they needed to be.
See, I like it when, like, productions, like, go out of their way to do things like that so that, like, you can...
Yeah.
So that you can get, like, those kinds of, like, really surreal moments, and it's like, oh, hey, they actually took the time to do this kind of thing, and, like, you know.
Have you seen Queen's Gambit?
I have not seen Queen's Gambit yet, but I've been hearing a lot of really good things about it.
I will not shut up about this show.
So I've noticed, because you've mentioned it before.
But
a lot.
It is so freaking good. And one thing I really appreciate, all the chess they play in it is like actual, like, it's chess choreography.
Uh-huh.
And it's done really elegantly. Like, even if you don't know how to play chess, you watch it and you're like, ooh, and it looks good and it makes sense in the game.
Huh.
Because me being somebody who does play chess, I'm like, oh, snap, when they make some moves. And there's just a lot, it's so good, it's so good.
I'll have to look at it because I have heard, we actually covered it at work during the entertainment segment about, like, that was a show that they were,
it's kind of
like,
a
promoting on
right now, yeah.
that we're promoting on Netflix. So, yeah, I do want to check it out because I at least know the basics of chess and some of the more and some of the classic moves that you can go therein.
Yeah.
It's actually the reason why one of my favorite conversations in Dragon Age Inquisition is when Solus and the Iron Bull literally play a game of chess, but the fun thing about it is that they're referencing the King's Gambit scenario that happened during one of the most famous chess matches in Russian history. And
I
was like, holy smoke, that's so cool. And it was such a good character moment, too, because it's like, it demonstrated that Solus is a character who is not above sacrificing his own units to achieve victory, whereas the Iron Bull will do his best to preserve every unit as much as possible, because that's how they operate in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, that was such a good character moment. It's one of my favorite conversations in Dragon Age Inquisition, and it's a 4-part conversation. 4 or 5 parts, I don't remember, but it's like, they play a whole chess match in their head, and it's wonderful to listen to.
I'd love to be able to get to that point where I could, like, visualize in my head, and that's never gonna happen.
Oh my god, no. Dude,
keep an eye on those 2 reinforcements that just came out of the house up there by Boyd.
Yes, I did see that. These guys, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, they're both mages.
I'm gonna say knock out that sage if you can.
Oh, you know what? Soren can handle those 2.
Yeah, that too. If you want to just move Soren up there.
Well, the problem is that, like, Soren is tanking the Blizzard.
Soren's busy.
Yeah, Soren's a bit busy right now, but... Yeah, do we just want to knock out the Sage? And, like, have Boyd handle this?
Let's check the damage.
Uh-huh. Ah, negligible. It's fine. I still remember we watched that one video by Lythero when him and his like friends were taking on the boss,
the Goku,
the Goku boss raid, the Ultra Instinct Goku.
We just
boss
shot that
raid.
guy in the throat with an arrow, and he was like, ah!
But no, it's like when I think it was Zizix. He like, was it I Heart Justice or Zizix who did it?
You're gonna remember better than I do.
Yeah, but like it was like he picked Cooler and it's like, what is up, little one? And like Frieza's like,
Frieza
no,
and Cooler
no, brother,
talk.
you don't understand. This is some serious shit. And Cooler's just like, it's just a saying. We're fine. Oh my god, I love that moment so much. I sound like an idiot when I say things like that.
It's all good. It's all good.
Alright, it's all good. It's all good.
We're not an idiot until we lose a unit.
Uh-huh. Which is entirely possible, so let's not,
Right now, we have people watching this right now who are like, pay attention, guys, pay attention. Will you take this seriously, for God's sakes? Why are you using Xenon? And I'm not making fun of you. You're right.
Hey, you agreed with me!
Yeah. No, I agreed with the theatricality. Logically, we should not have brought Xenon.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, we're going to have to... I think Marcia can take this guy down and then Kanto out. So we're just going to have to deal with this guy first. So,
okay.
Let's see what Nephany can do. Perfect!
Yeah.
Perfect! Yo, Nephany's doing work this chapter.
Yeah, she's
like,
gonna...
she's not doing a lot of damage, but she is like provoking a lot of attention.
Yeah.
I like that.
Nephany is such an oddity. She's not, like, actually good in any mathematical way. She's just dependable, and we want to use her. So she's
good. And it works.
And it works.
Like, if there's one thing we can definitely give Nephany, she's consistent.
Yeah.
You can count on her to do one thing, or like a few things, and she does them well.
She's like my Toyota Corolla. She'll get you there. It's not fancy.
I love how you make that comparison because she's literally from the sticks.
Oh, yeah. Well, Toyotas are from Japan.
I mean, yeah, but like...
And so is Nephany, but so is everybody in this game. If you look at it that way.
I'm gonna actually move her back just a little bit more, just in case. I'm gonna see the range of this, sage, or this, yeah, he's just a mage. And then there's this guy. Ugh, dang. But what I can do right now is... Hey, Rolf!
Yes, Ed boy?
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just out of range of the blizzard, so perfect. Hey, Rolf!
Knock, knock, I am to be visiting your home.
You filthy Crimean. Get out! Get out now! There's nothing in this shack that would make you happy. Oh, so you won't leave until you get something, is that it? Here, take this old staff. Now hit the road. You've no need to steal anything else from us. Or will you take my life as well? In that last skirmish, my boy, my only son, he stole his life, curse you. Or you stole his life, curse you. I hope you're satisfied.
I am, because we just got a rescue staff!
Beautiful. I mean, yeah, that does put things into perspective, where you are still fighting, you know,
yeah,
actual people here, you know?
People hate us here.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do.
We're the enemy.
I'm gonna have Ike provoke these guys. I think he can handle this.
If only I could have rescued you, son.
What is your defense and resistance, actually? Your resistance is not that good.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow.
Okay, let's not try and make things sad, please. Oh, man, I remember that moment.
I mean, that is really sad if you think about it for more than a second, this poor old guy, and then Rolf's in his house. His son died, that's sad. War is sad.
It is. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.